Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 L&L show. It's hot. 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 Taste it hot. I'm ready. L&L. Let's go. L&L show. Yeah. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation, tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time, come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time, creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up, shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your popular tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire, bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it. It's the love. Hey, hey. Love and live. It's the love and live. We be laughing, having fun. Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live. Love and live. Each day as if it was your last. Yeah. This is Love and Live Shots.
Okay, hello everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Oh, okay, Queen. No, I didn't even see your hair. Okay, you're doing it differently today.
Well, you gotta change up a little,
Okay. So it's Monday family meeting.
Yes, it is.
Every Monday here on the Love and Live show, what do? We just chat up with y'all, catch up, see how things is going.
Yes.
During your Monday. How's your Monday going, Queen? Or how's that going?
My Monday is going well. Everything's going awesome.
All right, everything going good with you today?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. So we got some folks in the chat. We're going to go ahead and get into the chat. At the top, we're going to go ahead and welcome in Rose. All right, Rose said, hi, how are you doing today, nephew and queen? Hi, Chris, how are you doing today? For dinner, she had soup, rice, and potato salad.
All right, now.
All right, what a meal right there. What a meal.
That is a good meal. Like, that's going home.
Okay, so for the next one right here, we're going to go ahead and welcome in Eric Weaver. What's going on, Eric Weaver? You know who Eric Weaver is?
No.
That's Chocolate Brother. That's Gamer Bro. How you doing? What's going on? Welcome in. How you doing, Eric Weaver? What's going on? All right. Rose is in here. And we also have to welcome in Sweetheart. Sweetheart is in here saying, how are you doing today, Queen?
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Queen? And Rose said, Mom, tomorrow, Mom is going to read me a book for a friend. He speaks French, too. Okay,
cool.
All right, get into it. We're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got the 5-time award-winning champ. But
And
then,
the
he double time. I think he had 7 right
7.
now.
Ooh, I think
He was once 5. He's now a 7. When it's cold out, chinchilla wearing. You know he got the chinchilla on right now. But when it's hot out, he's sunglass wearing. He's kicking it and taking names after. We've got, it's your boy Leo. Get it, Leo in this section. He said, what's up? Welcome in, Leo. We see Leo got a new profile picture. He also said, Good to see everyone.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and say hello to House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. We got House of X in the building. Let me get this right. I feel like you're not in there properly.
I wasn't, but
I feel like you was not in there properly. Okay, House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining.
Yes.
We stay entertaining.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and also welcome in, not just any type of file. We've got the Bud Files. The Bud Files in this section. What's going on, Bud Files?
Yes.
What's going on with you? They said hello, peoples.
Yes.
All right, House of X said everyone in the pool.
Ooh.
Okay, we're going to splash out of that because we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. You know she be mukbanging, all right?
She is.
And now she got to show you on her membership how she cook it all together.
Yeah.
You know, we got Tay Eats. Tay Eats in the building saying love and live.
Yes.
Say hey, chat.
Hey.
So, okay, y'all looking good. All right. Appreciate it. Rose said, no, nice shirt, queen.
Oh, thank you.
And Leo said, everyone, hair look nice.
Well,
okay,
thank you,
Leo. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay, Eric Weaver, he said he just started over. Okay, so this is the new channel.
So this is the whole
We're gonna
new
go
channel.
ahead and have to tap in with him on his Eric Weaver channel. Because, you know, he was once Chocolate Brother. Then he became Gamer Bro.
Yes.
And here he is starting off.
I'm just going to tell you I like Chocolate Bro better than I like
Chocolate
Gamer
Brother is the best.
Because, you know, we just got used to the name Chocolate Bro.
But then, you know, he wasn't just a Chocolate Brother. He was a Gaming Brother, too. So, you know, he had to find a way.
But the Chocolate Bro could have been everything. You know what I mean? That was just my name. I just love the name.
He's just coming too straightforward.
And he said, now he's just Eric Weaver. So now we got to take out Eric Weaver. Okay, it's okay.
So what's going on? Thank you for being here. We appreciate that. We also going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. All right, we've got Peppermint Kittens. Peppermint Kittens.
Hi, sweetie. How my niece doing?
Yes. Liar. What's going on, Peppermint Kittens? How are you doing today?
Yeah.
And yeah, she asked us the same thing. How are we doing? We doing pretty good, I would say.
All right.
It's a good day.
Right.
You know, it's a good day.
Doing all right. Yes.
Peppermint Kittens said, hello, everyone. And she said, I love your hair, Aunt Lenore.
Thank you.
She just loves it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh. And somebody has been a member for 7 months. We're going to go ahead and give a shout out to House of X Entertainment.
Yeah. Ain't nothing free about us.
Right, thank you, House of X.
Yes,
for joining
indeed.
the Run Me My Money Emoji membership for 7 months.
7 months.
Okay.
We appreciate you.
All right, and Peppermint Kitten said, hello, how you doing today, Live? I'm doing good, Oreo. How are you doing? And this is not just Peppermint Kittens. This is Peppermint Kittens. Story time. She got a story to tell.
Yeah.
All right. Peppermint Kitten, story time. She said she's doing good. She said you're welcome.
Yeah.
All right. So, how are you doing today, Queen Nora? What's going on with you?
Not much is going on. You know, this is where it's kind of like our downtime, but not really our downtime.
Okay.
So, like our downtime to start new things.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, as family meeting, you guys got to know, you know, we do a lot of pop-ups. Our pop-up season usually go from May to December. It has grown to December because it used to just be May to October. So we have grown to December, which we are really happy about.
Yeah.
But this is our time to really like stock up on all our inventory, make sure we have lots of stuff, and figure out how we can incorporate us doing our pop-ups with our
what you
doing
over here. You know how it goes.
And we're also going to be working really hard on all our other social medias. So we just got to figure out how we want to do it. That was always been my issue, is how to
incorporate your business into the YouTube.
Yeah.
We did a couple things like with our recipes and stuff. We did do that, some integration. But in terms of like the streams, we haven't really done too much with the stream.
Yeah.
And just a little update on Eric Weaver, formerly known as Chocolate Brother, formerly known as Gamer Brother, or Gamer Bro. He said, I didn't want to. They took his old channel.
That's sad.
Oh, man, what happened? You got to let us know what happened.
Yeah, because we got to know. We got to know the details. This is a family meeting. This is where we know all the information, okay?
And then I think we have a message coming in from, yo, it's your boy Leo. What's going on here? What you saying over there, Leo? What you saying? Yeah.
Ain't nothing free about us.
All right. Leo, we appreciate that.
Yes, we do. Thank
truly
you so
do
much.
appreciate that.
Yes.
But yeah, so speaking on that, you want to get more incorporated into what we got going on over here.
Yes.
We got our businesses and we do plenty of that. We even did a couple live streams on it. But that we haven't really done any way that we, promoted ourselves with our business.
Yes.
Yes.
And I also want to work on my old channel.
Mm-hmm.
The Talk It Out Show.
Aspirations on that.
Yeah. That one will be doing more of entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm working on it. I just got to work with Eli and his mom on making sure we work together on doing that and how to do it where it comes out good. So that one, the Talk It Out Show will just now be a live channel, and they'll be working on entrepreneurs. So we'll be doing a lot of interviews just for entrepreneurs.
So that's some of the stuff that you want to start working in as we step into.
I just wanted to tell you all the stuff that I'm doing because
it's a little update. It's Monday family meeting now.
So y'all shouldn't be never be like, oh, we didn't know this was happening.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I'm
Can't
telling
catch you by surprise.
Yeah. So those are the things that we're working on. Thank you. Yeah, my sister gave me these lamps. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
People try to steal them and they keep coming back because they're mine.
And as we dive into the chat, Peppermint Kitten said, hello, Eric Weaver, how you doing today? And he said, bless Peppermint. And he's going to get his channel back to where it was. Okay, all right. That's what we said. That sounds good over there. That sounds good over there.
Yeah.
And Peppermint Kitten says, yes, you will, Eric Weaver.
Yes.
And then, of course, we got Rose asking, what's going on with your lamp? It look nice over there. Nice lamp,
That's my liquor cabinet right there, too. You can see the little stuff. I don't drink, but I got me a liquor cabinet.
It certainly is there. So, yes, with that being said, that's what's going on with all of that. Leo, he says, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're trying to incorporate the business into the channel a little bit more.
Yeah.
And just let y'all know that it's actually there. It's not going to be the main focus or nothing, but just know it's there. We do have that avenue when we do things outside of the Love and Live show. We also have the Love and Live shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Love and Live
shop.
shop.
And if you guys want to get with the socials, we just made a new Instagram and we're revamping the website. So you guys can go ahead and follow on Instagram at Shop Love and Live. I just dropped the link to the Instagram into the chat, so you can check us out over there. And that has on the Instagram, it also has a direct link to the website. But I'm also going to drop the website link as well for the people who want to just go straight to the website for all of that. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know any of that. So, yeah, exactly. I know we have a new Instagram. We still going to have the Love and Live Show Instagram and TikTok. But we have now the one for the shop.
Yeah, we got the Love
as
and
well.
Live
So,
shop.
we're trying to work on it. He's working on the website now. So, even though we still have the regular website, it's going to be changing and doing some dramatic changes. I'm trying to think of anything else that... As our business, we are really promoting our seasoning, which is our...
Oh, you got to show them. What's going on with
I know, and I can't find it on here. Ourbomb.com, this is our big and this is our small. Of course, we have new labels from when we first started here. And you never know, it might change. I don't know. It just depends on my my design.
And Tay Eats, she said... Yes, incorporate your business. We're not meant to work hard for someone else. Plus, we hate authority figures.
Exactly. And my thing is, too, I just feel like we're making everybody else's dreams come true. Mm-hmm. So it's about time we work on making our own dreams come true. When we're working at somebody else's company and we get their paycheck, we only, and I tell this to the kids all the time, you're only making about 0.3% of what the company is making. Because you got to think about how many 0.3 that adds up to for all the employees, but then they're still making the big money. When you can do that hard work, the problem is we want to make the same amount of money that we're making when we work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So those are different things. And so those are topics that I do want to talk about because I think people don't understand business a lot. And there's so much to understand. And as I'm learning daily, and I mean daily, there's a lot to learn. And I just found out talking to a lot of people, they don't know. They're doing the work and they're doing the work, but they don't know. They don't know really what their profit margin is. They really don't know how much this bottle would cost for them to make at home. Per this bottle, the cost to make at home.
Bring more into the thing. There we go. Bomb.com seasoning.
Yeah, so it's one of those.
All the ingredients on the back as well as a barcode to the store.
Yeah, and this one does not have it on the back, but it all has it in the front.
Yeah. And
the barcode's in the front and everything like that. But those are different things that people don't understand, like even doing your labels on how to do your labels properly, because we did not know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Just found out recently.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
Yes, it's been.
And this has all been the past year, last year.
I'm not even gonna say that past 6 months. Okay.
Well, yeah, I would say. Yeah. We had to really get everything in order and iron it out. But we gotta welcome somebody in. She changed her name, but now she changed it back. She's in it. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Brittany's live. Brittany, how you doing? Yes. She said, hey, everyone. What's going on? All right. And she said, okay, fam. The braids fresh. Appreciate it.
Yes.
You know, done by yours truly, Queen Lenora over here.
Where that girl at? Where's she at? I don't know where that girl is at. Where she did your hair?
Only on Vitamin will welcome in. All right. Getting into it.
Yeah, so, family meeting is all about my journey. And I have not been telling you guys all my journey, so I'm really going to be focused on telling you all the journey of the business and everything else. So, one thing I did learn, I'm going to say from this past experience, is when we got an email from ODA.
Yeah.
And that is, I forgot what ODA stands for.
Oregon Department of Agriculture.
There you go. And they're the ones that help you make sure your product is okay, legal, everything's happening. Make sure you don't get sued and everything else. So there's a lot that I've learned from there. And then also, he also talked to me about redistribution.
Yeah, there you go. Redistribution. You got it.
Woo, that was a hard word, y'all.
you gotta walk tiptoe on it. And you got it.
That one was a good one.
Did a little tiptoeing in a big leap.
Yeah. And so we got our kitchen certified to do all that and stuff like that. So it saved me money because I was going to go rent out a kitchen because I didn't know if I had to do it in the kitchen or not. But we got our home certified to be that. So that was really great information. And he gives me a lot of information and a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, the agent that you get, I wouldn't say agent, whatever you would call him.
He's like a representative.
The representative that you're going through. He is very informative.
Yeah.
She said, I think you should talk about what you strongly feel so you can help others. Yeah. Yeah,
that was one of the things. Like if you're doing any food, you want to go to your find out ODA or your county
you have to
health
do your
department.
County. Do your county. Because there's different...
find out if you're in the ODA or your county. Because the county costs more than ODA. I just want to get everybody that thing because some people don't understand that.
Okay, but pause on the ODA, though. Because not everybody uses ODA.
I'm saying food-wise.
Yeah, so you're saying go through your local...
I'm saying go to ODA or go to your county. Go to your county health department and find out. So let me tell you what ODA, that is basically...
The state.
It is basically your hot sauce. Anything that's packaged is ODA. If you're talking about your food trucks or anything, that'll be the health county. If you're talking about your restaurant, that'll be a health county. Understand? When I say different money, I'm saying ODA is like $100-something, and the county is like $1,000.
And when she means ODA, again, it's the Oregon Department of Agriculture. So you go with your local state,
whatever yours is.
Yeah, because ours is we're located in Oregon.
Yours might be Louisiana Department of Agriculture. Yours might be
it'll be a different
Michigan Department of Agriculture. It's whatever your state is with for it. But if you're packaging your food,
packaging is different.
It's the DA. Okay, whatever your state is.
Department of Agriculture.
Yes, and if you are doing food trucks or anything like that. a restaurant, that's Multnomah County Health Department. If you're doing pop-ups, they will come and check your area once every 3 months. If you are with the health department. If you are with ODA, they will check you out 2 times a year, and that might be at your house or it might be at the pop-up, either or. It depends on what the purpose is.
That also leads into whether you get your kitchen certified or not.
Yeah.
Because regardless of anything, you need to be going through your Department of Agriculture, your local Department of Agriculture. Because if not, then you get fines and you're just not moving lawfully. Because what they want is to make sure that your ingredients are on your label properly, that you have your weight, just everything that you see in store product. They want to make sure that you're doing the same thing as you're selling that to other people. Because when our representative first contacted us, he was making it seem like we were killing people. But, you know,
Ooh, y'all, let me tell y'all that story.
Yeah, in all honesty, I can kind of see where that comes from, because people need to know what exactly is inside of your product. And some people, they have recipes and stuff like that. And then we can get into ways that you can kind of hide and cover up your recipe. You still need to make sure everything is on there. But, you know, there's some stuff that you can do when it comes to listing your ingredients that can kind of, you know, take that worry away. But go ahead and tell that story.
Okay, so first, yeah, DA is not the attorney. We just wanted to make sure, Peppermint Kitty, that it's your state with DA. So it's Department of Agriculture.
Yeah.
So ours is Oregon Department of Agriculture. If you go to California, it's California
Department of Agriculture.
So I just want you to know that.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
your
not
state
don't
is,
play
Texas.
DA, because you are gonna get district attorney.
Yeah.
But that. So anyway, what happened is, we was at a pop-up, and I guess somebody had said that our labels weren't up to date. And I already have in my head who it is, whatever the case may be, but whatever it goes. But anyway, so our person came and basically was saying, don't you even eat it, because you could kill yourself and you're going to kill everybody else with it and everything else. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
It was really
I've been making
blown
hot
out of
sauces
proportion
for years. And it was for the hot sauce. So that's how it started, with the hot sauce. I've been making hot sauce for years. So what are you talking about? I'm going to kill somebody. Ain't nobody died yet. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But because not knowing what the acidic is and your pH, your pH and the acidic, some stuff just have to be in the refrigerator. And so you have to go to a class for it to be in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So for some states, let me just say, it's not all states.
It's state to state, and that's why it's important that you check in on your local Department of Agriculture's website, and you can really get informed of their different conditions, because in our jurisdiction, we have some rules that are not the same as in other
Vancouver,
states.
and it only takes me 15 minutes to get to Vancouver. And
and
that's Washington.
That's in the Washington. So make sure you tap in with your local information, because you want to be on the right track. We're going to go ahead and welcome to somebody else, and Queen Lenore's going to get back into it. We've got Joshua Gabriel. He said, hey, Love and Live Show.
How you
What's
doing?
poppin', Gabriel? How you doing?
doing?
Oh, Joshua. What's poppin', Joshua?
Yeah.
Gabriel's the last name. How you doing? All right, go ahead.
Okay, so he came at me all crisscross applesauce and everything like that. And then there was something I put on there because I didn't want nobody to know what the ingredient was, and I looked up another word for the ingredient, and I guess I looked up the wrong word. And so I put that on there. So once we have that explained and everything. And so I kept, of course, selling my stuff, because I'm doing everything he told me to do as he's telling me. So then he calls and goes, well, I hope you're not selling your stuff. And I'm like, yes, I am selling my stuff, because I'm doing everything you told me to do. And then he said, don't sell your stuff. I said, well, you costing me money. So there's something we're going to have to work out, figure out, because I'm not feeling it. Then he started saying I couldn't sell the teas, the seasonings, nothing. I was like, oh, now you just going way too far.
Like, you dipping into my well-being right here.
So I'm mad and frustrated, and I was trying not to be mad and frustrated, but that Aquarius in me just kicks in whenever it needs to. So then I just said, you know what? I have a problem with you. I think you just come in and attack me. I said, all those people at the pop-up market, and you just chose me. I said, and I'm the only black person at that pop-up market. Just another person just popped up in there. So I'm the only black person, and you're only attacking me. And I've been talking to everybody. So you ain't touched nobody. And I know I am legal more than anybody there. That's just how I felt. I am more legal. Unless they are getting their stuff distributed out, they're more legal than me. But everybody else, I knew I was on top of my game. I did everything step by step by step, like I was not playing. Mm-hmm. And I said, I just feel like you taking too long, you're procrastinating, and I'm just tired of it. And he listened to me. I was rambling for a good 20 minutes. He was listening to me yell and scream. And then he acknowledged everything I said. And then he was like, well, I never wanted to make you feel this way. We can come check out your kitchen ASAP.
Yeah.
This is what it is, blah, blah, blah. So when he came over, he checked out our kitchen. He checked out everything. We talked about the pH. Everything was cool. The only thing is I have to go to class for the pH for me not to keep refrigerated. Yeah. Even though my stuff is shelf-stable, because I haven't took the class, I have to either send my stuff to distribution or I have to keep refrigerated. Yeah. Because I haven't went to class. So the two things. I said, okay, whatever. I'll keep refrigerated. That's not hard to do.
Mm-hmm. And so let's get into this a little bit more. Eric Reaver comes through. He said, I love your channel. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peppermint Kitten was a little confused earlier. I think she's understanding things a little bit more now. Superfood Parents. Oh, I see. I didn't know the difference with packaged foods and whatnot. Because now I want to get my kitchen certified.
Exactly. Yes. And wherever you are, LaQuita, I forgot where it is. Yes. Yeah. Get your kitchen certified. Go for the state, blah, 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 if you come packaged.
As you were stepping in earlier, Tay was saying, wow, haters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's another hot sauce vendor. That's what it is. It's a hot sauce vendor that was hating on me. He has 4 hot sauces.
Okay. You're doing a little bit much.
Like another person. They have 4 hot sauces.
You gotta know the scale. If you blow up, what you gonna say?
You gonna know that I knew I'm not scared.
You targeting.
Some people be scared to say something. I'm not scared. I'm real. Like if you didn't come for me, I'll be okay. But I know you came from me because you asked, "Are you legal?" Like, I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Joshua Gabriel, he said he's good, long time. And Tay said, this is interesting info. I might need this later.
Yes.
Joshua, he said he moved to a shelter, and right now he's trying to look for a new place. So we'll keep you in our prayers.
Yes, we will.
Superfood Parents said, okay, now I'm Googling Virginia Department of Agriculture. Let me stay ahead of the haters.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And Superfood Parents said, me too, to take ease. They really feeding the family in today's family meeting with this good info.
Yeah.
And Joshua let us know he's coming soon. He's going to return his artwork lives at every morning from Sunday to Saturday.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, let's get into it. And Tay said, exactly, Superfood. I'm loving it. And, we got to welcome somebody in. We got Lena Doyle Crafting. Hey, fam, I finally got a notification.
Oh, well, I'm glad you finally got one. And LaQuita's the one that got me to be able to talk about stuff today because I have to thank you, LaQuita.
She gave you the nudge. You was on the phone with her.
Yeah, she
long
pushed
conversation.
Me because I've been wondering how to put this together for about a year and a half. LaQuita she helped me so much. She be calling me for help, and she be helping me. I don't know. We just be helping each other, and I love her for that. Thank you, LaQuita.
Peppermint Kid said, I love you, Aunt Lenora.
I love you too, sweetie.
Aunt Lenora, did you know that?
Yes.
See, I didn't know that you were in a shelter, Joshua Gabriel. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You wasn't aware on this side, so we're going to keep him.
It's hard.
Actually, I think I may have heard on somebody's live to keep Joshua in his prayers because he's in that transitional stage.
Yeah.
But, he's here now, so we got to make sure we show him some love on that front. But stepping more into the business field, you were still saying you was a little bit agitated with that situation. Somebody was ratting out on you, talking that talk.
Yes, after I went off on the guy in a nice, no cussing way.
Yeah.
But I just expressed, and so everything I said. Excuse me, he did a great communication. Everything I said, he repeated verbatim, and then he answered the question. And then when he came over, he realized that we made our own labels, because a lot of people, they go ship out labels. I'm telling you right now, I go to Amazon. Amazon is my best friend. I'm sorry, you're like under there. But Amazon is my
favorite nephew. I ain't in competition.
Whatever.
Anyway, go ahead.
Amazon is my best friend. So I got my sticker paper from Amazon. I either go to Office Depot to print it, because they'll print it the same day for me, or I'll buy the ink. But see, my thing is, ink goes faster here.
Yeah.
And it'll be cheaper for me to go and do my stickers there. And then we couldn't do it. So when he realized, every time he was telling me to do something, he realized all we had to do was type it and put it in there. So he saw Elijah typing stuff up, and it said, this is how I look, this is what you want. And it was done. And he was like, oh. I said, yeah, because I move quick when it comes to my business. I don't think about it. I don't contemplate on it. I just jump head first. If I make a mistake, oops, I made a mistake. I learn from that mistake and I keep moving on. I wish I could do that with the rest of my life, but anyway.
And one thing I would recommend for anybody who is doing a business, like she said, how easy it was to tweak with the text and all that and get everything right. We do use Canva for that. So we have what I've done for all of our products.
Canva and Avery.
Yeah,
because he uses Canva, I use Avery.
Yeah. But for you to have that, I've set up all of our templates in Canva, and so from there, sometimes I do take it over to Avery for certain label sizing. But outside of that, a lot of the designs, even though I don't always design in Canva, I usually take all of my designs and throw them into Canva so I can switch stuff around easier.
We also use Creative Fabrica to get like the image here. We type in what we want, and then we get this image. And so, Creative Fabrica is great for your what's this called, the fonts. Yeah, because he uses it a lot for the fonts. Also, like, we could create this. If you see our barbecue, you'll start seeing our product.
Explaining that too. A lot of people understand the AI generation, everything like that, but you can actually use a lot of those tools to leverage your business. So like she's saying, with Creative Fabrica, they actually do have an AI. And
I like AI better on Creative Fabrica than I do on Canva. Yeah. Because Canva has AI too, but Canva seems not to understand English. And I don't know what language they speak, and I only speak English. So that's why I don't really do it. If you good with AI on Canva, ta-da, you don't get Creative Fabrica. Yeah. I like Creative Fabrica. It does a lot, and I'm hoping to use it way more this year than we did last year.
Using Creative Fabrica costs money. There is free ways to do the same exact thing. But, again, you're usually going to have to run that on your computer. And when you run that on your computer instead of a server, it's going to take a long time for you to even process and all that. So the services that we do have, like she's letting you know, the perks of it, why you should get it. That's one of the reasons they have a really good AI tool, and not just for images, for text as well. Recently, we're starting the new social medias in terms of creating descriptions, like bios and all that. I was able to quickly just throw in some facts about us and about the business, and it was able to spit out paragraphs and paragraphs of just saying what we said with more words. So if you're looking to do that as well, Creative Fabrica is a good service. And Superfood Parents said, I'm with Queen Lenora. I ain't scared. You came from me, so you get what's coming.
Exactly. And my thing is, I don't hate on anybody. Like, that person, I come over there and I talk and I gave a lot of advice and wisdom to him. And, like, we're selling the same thing, but to me, there's no competition, because the only person I'm competing against is me. And literally, I have this thing where, and it started probably like the second year we started doing pop-ups, where if you ask me, oh, I would like this flavor and this flavor, the next Saturday that I'm out, you're going to have that. You're going to have that thing. Yeah. This one lady came to him and said, can you make a spicy mustard seasoning? I ain't never heard no spicy mustard seasoning. So I talked to a seasoning guy. So this lady went, and we only sell the seasoning, okay, this, and we sell it in spicy, okay? We sell bomb.com and this, and I have threw up some other new ones, to see how it is. And if I don't feel like it did great, I don't touch it, okay? That's just how I am. I just do things whimsical. But, so she asked him, can you make spicy mustard? So I asked another seasoning guy. He said, have you ever made Carolina Gold barbecue sauce? Yeah. Do that. I did that, and I was like, oh, I gotta add this, and I started putting stuff together.
Yeah.
And then the first time we made the spicy mustard, it sold out.
Yeah.
Like that day. Like
yeah, exactly.
It didn't even make it to Sunday. Like
no,
it sold out
Saturday.
Saturday. So it is one of those things that, whatever you ask, that's why every time, almost every week, you get a new hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was so hard for me to say, yeah, let me do distribution. One, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Just because I want to have my own factory and do it. But I'm not there. But I can learn by doing this one and seeing how they work to do my own. So there's things why you got to
take it step by step. And I would say, we'll get into it in a second, but we're going to look at the comment. Peppermint Kitten, she said, Aunt Lenore, I've been meaning to say I missed you so much.
I missed you too, sweetie.
We was taking our little break. Now we back in action. But yeah, that was
But you've been checking on me, and I appreciate that, sweetie.
And she laughing. But Lena said, hey, sis, I need to get some of that seasoning you got.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop the link into the chat,
I will be
Lena.
sending you one.
Oh, okay. There we go. Well, we're going to get into that. But then Superfood Parents said, Amazon and Canva are the GOAT. But Canva does play too much sometimes with their AI responses.
Yes.
And so that's why we don't even do that.
I
don't do Canva AI. I mean, I probably could learn how to, but I don't really want to get into that. I like our current system with Creative Fabrica. I feel like if I have an image that I have in mind, it gets closest to that. And what I like to do, especially with a lot of these AI generated stuff, is I already have basic knowledge in graphics design. So I can take it, I can clean it up, and I can adjust it and do what I want to do. I just use the AI usually as a reference.
Yeah.
And yeah, Taste, she said exactly. It's me versus me. And that,
exactly.
you're only
no
in competition with yourself. That's what it comes down to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's truly what it comes down to. And again, it's like when we go to the pop-ups, for example, there was an incident where someone was acting up and they sold completely different, well, not completely, they sold different items. One sold dog treats and one was selling like dogs for clothes or something, clothes for dogs. And for some reason, they were one of them was feuding because they were put too close together. And
they had this thing
we wasn't understanding
world.
it. Yeah,
no,
we wasn't understanding
it. In the pop-up world that really irritates me really, really bad. It does. But they have this thing in this pop-up world where if you sell one thing, then they don't want another person in that pop-up selling anything similar or the same as them. Exactly. Which to me is silly because
it's a competition for no reason. And to clarify,
and it's going to be a competition regardless if that person's there or not. And regardless if you guys are sitting next to each other or not, it's going to be a competition because people are going to go off of then your personality. And if you don't have a personality, you're not selling because you got to. I tell people this because I hear it and I used to say it all the time, and you're gonna hear it at any pop-up. If you guys ever do pop-ups, you're gonna hear this at the 𝒮𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. I mean, they're gonna go, well, if you went to the store, you don't get no samples. I'm not at a store.
Yeah.
Okay, and they don't know how guaranteed you are. Like we have insurance when we go to the pop-up market, because the one we do now that's really big is they require it.
So we
and
just
then
keep
once I never take it off. My insurance is running today because I'm not really gonna take it off because I'm like it covers you. And there's this insurance called Next. So if you guys ever want to know, it's NEXT Next, and you can pay for your insurance for the year or you can pay for it monthly. It's smarter to do it for a year. My dumb butt is doing it monthly. And it's $25.99 for you to get insurance on your business. And I'm trying to think there's a way to do it. Look for something like, not pop-up.
And by pop-up, just to clarify, also means like bazaars. Just doing those events, selling like in place, whether that's like those flower type of people you see on the road. That kind of stuff, we just do it a little bit more official. We do it where there's a venue and
there's
a bunch of different people doing it.
And the reason I'm telling you this because on Next, you have to know what to click in. And I forgot, because I'm not on Next right now. But
that's something you can go on a different time.
I'll go on a different time. But yeah,
get into your insurance
to cover yourself and things like that. So your tent, because your tent can fly away.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's a big liability. A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Where we are, we don't even get that much wind. But as you know, as the season comes by, sometimes we get those gusts of wind. If y'all in a different state, I know some of y'all got some real windy states, and that's the normal. You don't have enough weights, you don't have enough of what you need, your tent can go crazy. And we heard a story where the tent actually flew away and hit an old man. So you don't want to be the one hitting the old man with your tent without any insurance.
Exactly.
That's what you don't want to do.
And you got to understand the tent had weights on it.
Yes, exactly.
So it wasn't
still
just
flew away.
Yeah. So understand you might need to double weight your stuff. Get you a good tent. You might start off with the cheap tent that costs like $30 or $40, but when you make enough money, get you a $200, $300 tent. Right now, we done moved it to $100 tent. It's like $120 something, and now hopefully this season will go up to our $200 or $300 season where it has our logo on the tent as well. So we're, like I said, we're moving up slowly, but we're moving up.
And Tay, she said, I forgot about that season. I'm gonna have to use it for a recipe soon.
Yes.
And Peppermint Kitten said, "You're welcome." And Superfood Parents said, so distribution is where you outsource to a factory. What's it called when you make it in your certified kitchen? I never wanted to sell my products this way, but I'm leaning more into it.
I don't know. It's called just a certified kitchen. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is
just
called a certified kitchen.
You just got an ODA approved. I got my little thing up on the wall, and I got it way up so if anything sputters, it don't get wet. And then in a few months, I will have to get a new one.
So yeah, just
and
go
then pay that fee again. And so I think we paid $120, $130, something like that for the year. Again, if you get the other one, it's close to $1,000. And a lot of kitchens want you to do that if you're selling products. Mm-hmm. But if you're not going to tell people that you're selling products and you're just using the kitchen, you ain't got to worry about it. But if you're selling products, you're going to need the health department
of agriculture.
No.
No, what?
The health department.
You talking about your
county health department, whatever county
health department to do cooking.
Or,
like if you're doing a cooking business, you want to start selling.
But
food.
ODA works good for the kitchen too.
Mm-hmm.
You can still run a kitchen with ODA.
Yeah. And
like I said, it's way cheaper.
Yeah, and okay, all right. Are we gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in? Look, you got some nails on today. Look at you. Show it off for the camera. Okay, show off the one that looked the best. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, nails on deck, nose on deck. We got RX Nails.
All right, now come this my nail,
RX Nails. I love and live in the entire chat. How you doing, RX Nails? It's nice seeing you in here today. Peppermint Kitten said, "Oh wow, that was a mighty powerful tent. It was some mighty powerful wind that threw that tent. Now imagine hitting that old man. I'm glad we wasn't there.
There's one time we had to do it without the tent, and I do not like doing pop-ups outside without a tent. Even if the weather is perfect, I want a tent because it just looks like we're playing Jay, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not going. Like it's not giving what it's.
It's a pet peeve of mine.
So, all right, we're gonna put that back up. Okay, Superfood Parents said we need an insurance episode or video or something. I was on Next Insurance from another YouTube suggestion, but y'all getting us the good.
Okay, I will do an episode on Next because I had another person and they was having a whole issue on it, and I had to walk them through and then figure out what I wrote to put on there. But yeah,
RX Nails said 50% nails. I see you.
Yeah, I got more than 50. I was only missing 2 nails. I just and I don't even know how. This one came off last night. I don't know what I did to make that one come off. This one, I knew what I did, and I was like, ooh, my bad. All
right. So we got this business talk going on, but we also need to know what day it is today. Do you remember what day it is?
It is Martin Luther King's birthday.
It is Martin Luther
This is what we celebrate his birthday,
Day.
And he's the one, we have to just pay homage to him about it because he's the one that, made it where we can all be together. And work together and support each other. You know what I mean?
One of those many figures that really pushed that narrative and allow us to be where we are today.
Yeah, because
I think that just goes. It can never be stated enough, honestly.
No,
it
can't be.
And it's not just Martin Luther King, but he is one of those key figures.
There's a lot of
so
them.
many more.
And just to think about, I just want to say for all of us who I know our ancestors been through a lot, and some of our ancestors are still here that been through the lot,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But one thing you could just say is that look at us now. Like we
Exactly.
are able to be entrepreneurs like we were back in the day, and not only are we selling to our own kind, we are able to sell to every other nationality out there and be really supportive to one another and just loving each other, because it is something great. And I always say we buy and spend the most money in the world, and why not support each other and spend it on each other?
Each other, yeah. Spend
And
it on
so,
each other.
if you could think about things that we can have, and you want to start your own business, think about things that you like and that we can have, to do the things that we needed to do. You know what I mean? Because you never know. I think about even my grandmother, and I wasn't close to her. I'm named after her, but wasn't close to her. But I found out like she was the first. She was one of. It was two of them. The first black people to go to PCC.
Which is the community
Here.
college.
And they even had to have security with them. Like the police had to be with them so they would not get spit on, hit, killed, or anything like that. And get their first nursing degree here and stuff like that. So they know that like our ancestors, my grandmother, my middle name, Rose, her name was Rosalie, but short name for Rose. She started the first black alcoholic program here in Oregon, and also had the teenagers, the kids, cleaning up the community, and was getting $10 in quarters and stuff like that. So I look at, sorry guys, I got to put this in. I look at a lot of that stuff and appreciate what our ancestors did, and I think like to me to know that we are in a different place. And sometimes we don't.
And be aware of that.
Yeah, we don't. We're not. We
we
know it, but it's not in our heart.
And we don't truly appreciate that because, like, a lot of stuff people be saying or doing is just crazy. And if they was to do that, but even not even that many years back, they could be killed on sight just for the foolishness that we do. We don't really take that for how we should. We take it for granted.
Exactly.
And just knowing your capabilities. I feel like when you really get in tune with what happened with our ancestors, you see how much possibilities are in your life and what you can be doing to make a difference and make a change in your community.
And we always talk about the negatives of,
yes, exactly.
of the stuff our grandparents, our parents done put on us. But I look at the positive because on both sides of my family, well, at least I can say with my grandmother, on that side of the family, and then, of course, my Johnson side of the family, entrepreneurs. Just entrepreneurs. They're doing what they needed to do. My grandmother wrote a book. I didn't even know she wrote a book until she died, until they named a holiday after her. I had no clue she wrote a book. And I asked for a book, but, because, I'm the outcast of the family. I didn't get the book. But anyway, they just forgot all about Lenore, so it's okay. But I just look at that, they're entrepreneurs, and I just believe that we have all been entrepreneurs, and all of our ancestors have been entrepreneurs. And for us not to be entrepreneurs or think we could be entrepreneurs is something that bothers me, because if you look at our history, a lot of stuff was invented that we use today by our ancestors. And we might not know who they are, but we got some ancestors, regardless if you know them or not, that invented something. It's somewhere down the tree that they invented something. And you never know, because I think about all the stuff that I used to have them talk about on Black History Month in February, of all the stuff like the doorknob, the doorstop, the washing machine, the iron board, the light bulb, all that has been invented by
You don't
our
understand
history.
that. And even in a modern sense, there's still so much that we do. And I feel like by holding on to the negativity of our past, we don't highlight all the stuff that is happening right in the future. There's a lot of Black people in different places that they weren't in years ago.
Exactly.
And if they were in, they weren't publicly in. They didn't have their name to where you could say, oh, look it up. And they're, one of those many people that did a big achievement, help people get to certain places, get to space, work at NASA on a level, that's just crazy, or do their own huge feats in different fields. Like, we don't look at that. We look at, this is what happened. And I feel like at a point in time, we really do have to acknowledge slavery, of course, that did happen. But also see how strong we have become after, and I think that's just something we have to acknowledge in general.
And I think a lot of that also, what stopped me a lot is, I think that I had a problem was talking about the stuff that I do, talking about the business that I do. I could talk about it, but I don't talk about it long.
Yeah.
Or I talk about it, but I don't tell you, hey, I'm selling seasoning. Oh, I'm selling hot sauce. Because I felt like that would be too much of bragging about myself, or I think too much of myself. And I think that's a lot of stuff from the slavery that we need to let go. And if you feel that way, that is some part of the slavery that we are holding on to, so let it go, because it's all right for you to talk about your business. It's all right for you to talk about
and
your
be
kids,
proud of what
your
you've
husband,
accomplished,
yourself. You know what I mean? You can talk about all this stuff, and if somebody feels like you putting too much attention on yourself, then you don't want them to be bothered with you. And I'm not gonna say because they're hating or they have an issue. It's because we are brainwashed to believe that. So a lot of times I let people go to their side, and I've learned that loving myself, there's nothing wrong with it. But somebody always has something to say about me loving myself. And I'm like, well, I read this book when I was telling you guys about last week, The 4 Agreements and the Mastery of Love. And I'm now on the Book of Knowledge or whatever. The Tree of Knowledge. And it was talking about love today. And it was saying that before you love anybody else, you got to love yourself. And you enjoy yourself, and you will experience love, and then you don't mind telling people you love them. Like, cause people always go, "How you gonna love somebody you just met them?" Because God is love. I'm made of love, so I love you. Okay, that's just how it is. If you don't like it, you don't have to accept it. But I'm gonna love you regardless. That's just how I am, and I just want to portray it. And now it's like, now that I know, it's like, yes, I just needed to know why I felt this way. Why it's so easy for me just to love everybody, because that's what it is. I'm made of love. You know what I mean? So, of course, I'm giving love. And that's just what I want for everybody. And RX, now, yes, I am 80.
Okay, 80%. Superfood Pan said MLK had a dream that one day little hungry boys and little girls will someday receive Loving Live Shop seasonings, hot sauce, with recurring ease.
Yes! Yes, LaQueen, yes!
And Ari Snell, she said she agrees with that. And yes, be proud of that.
Yes!
And Tay said, no, be selfish. and that's the thing, like, we view it as selfish, but it's really not. I mean, you look at any other community, they will talk about it, and it's not even in a selfish way. It's just normal.
You see it on commercials. Every time a commercial come on, that same commercial come on over and over and over again. If we play the same commercial over and over, people got problems with it. But that commercial, because you watch it on TV all the time. I mean, so now it's easy for me to talk to people, and I'll call people over in a minute. I've learned that from Eli. He'll just call people over. So now I call people over and stuff like that. Now when people ignore me, I'll be like, oh, well, have a nice day too. Thank you.
We gonna go ahead and welcome in
Jagged
Little Edge. Jagged Little Edge is saying hello, beautiful.
Hey, how you doing?
Jagged Little Edge, I came in at the right time. Love is the way.
Yes, it is. It is. And my thing is, when you start your business, this is one of my things that I yell about all the time. Eli could feed itself, it could take care of itself, it could change its own diapers. No, you are attentive. You're holding your baby constantly. You're making sure your baby has the best of what you can afford at the time. You are doing the best for the best. You want your baby to have the best milk, best food. You are thinking of your baby all the time. Even if you can't give them the best, you are making sure it's attentive. If your baby catch a cold, and that is your business. And if you're not invested in your business like that, you can't expect anybody else to invest in your business. And what I've learned from pop-ups that makes me stand out more than the rest, because I'm going to just tell you, if you don't know, we're in a white state, so most of the people in our pop-ups are white, just letting you know. But what stands out is that when they tell me something, it's done. I don't be thinking about it. The only time I think about it is, how can I do it if I don't have it at that moment? How can I arrange to make it happen? I am really quick on it. They give me a pop-up, I'm on it. By the time they get to their tent, I already signed up and I'm on the pop-up. I am on it. And that makes people want to help you more because you're doing it.
Yeah.
Me giving you advice and you don't take it makes me not want to help you. That's just what it is. Like me doing it online, that's totally different. I don't know if you're taking advice or not.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? But if I'm
you
in person
and you can see,
and you keep asking me the same stuff over and over and you ain't took my advice, I quit. I won't help anymore. I'll just look at you, and I have a person that gets mad at me about it. But I say that. Well, if you don't take my advice, I'm not going to keep telling you the same stuff over and over again. Because when I tell you, you need to go and do it. Because that's how I work. And I said, and because she'd be like, well, I know so-and-so, they didn't tell me that. I know so-and-so, they didn't tell me that. Because you don't move. And then you ask too many questions, like they got to walk you through like you're a baby. No. Ain't nobody walking you through like you're a baby. So understand that if people are giving you advice that is helping your business grow, not giving you advice to tell you to stop doing your business, not any of that, but they're helping you get advice to help your business grow, do it right away. Because then that makes them want to help you more and more. And pretty soon, they advertising your business better than you advertising your business. And that's a good thing. We have people all through the market that tell people to come and get our hot sauce. Oh, I don't know what they have this week, but you better get that one. That one hot sauce is good. You better catch it because, you know, when it goes, they look at you funny. That's just what it is.
And Tay said, our problem is we give our heart out to so many people and it's not reciprocated. And Superfood Parents said, love is the highest vibration. Stingy folks don't get it because they're holding their love, crushing it down, so it's hard to share.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like love, it hurts. No, it's what you allow. If you love yourself, you won't allow a lot of stuff to come in your way. You just won't. You'd be like, I can love you from afar. Bye. See you later. And keep going. Now, I want to go back to what Tay was saying.
No problem.
Yeah. My thing is, and this is one thing I've learned in this journey, I don't care if they reciprocate. I really don't. Like, my thing is, some people don't know how. Like, just because I know how to do something, I have learned that some people don't. Some people have been raised to be stingy. I'm not. My mom is nowhere near stingy, and that's who I've been raised with. That woman is not, I don't think she has a stingy bone in her body. I haven't found it yet if she does. That woman is just giving, even when you don't deserve it. Even if you do so, I found out recently, and I'm me because that's my mama, I'm mad. But she had gave somebody some money for something that they child did wrong. And I was like, what? Their child did it. And if that happened to them, that's their problem. But she gave me some money. So my thing is, some people are raised to be stingy. Don't give to nobody. Don't do this. Don't do that. Because they're holding on to their poor life. And if you get a little, hold on to it. Because if you give it away, you're going to end up like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Well, he didn't give as in giving. He was helping his people and doing stuff that wasn't doing. There's a giving, and then there's not. You know what I mean? There's giving, and then I just want to help my people. And I'm not going to make no sense in this giving. That's totally two different things. But I've learned that I don't care if they reciprocate. I'm going to give because I want to. If it comes in my heart to give, I'm giving. I find out they might not reciprocate it, but somebody else will.
Yeah.
And I get my blessing from somebody else. And I've learned that because it took me a while to get it, that I'm not raised like everybody else. So what I'll do is because of what I'm raised by, my mama. And I love it, and now I want to. And then also because I read my Bible every day, it makes me want to give. I don't know why the Bible, me reading it makes me want to give, but it makes me want to give. But sometimes I can't. And then then I feel guilty. And I had to stop feeling guilty. If you can't give, you can't give.
Yeah.
Like, Lenore, you can't be beating yourself up because you can't give. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I'd had a whole conversation with myself, Tay, for real, like I really did. Because I felt myself feeling like that. And then when I realized I've seen people and I'm like, they just don't know how to do what you do. They just don't know how. And I can't get mad at them because they're not going to learn from me. I'm just one person, and I'm not constantly in anybody's life to make them give. So my thing is, only give if you want to give. Not thinking, and I know sometimes we give and not expecting to be reciprocated, but then when we going through something, we be like, okay, you see I'm going through something, and you still ain't giving. That was me. Those are the ones I dealt with. Like, oh, you see it, now I gave, and now that I need you, you ain't there to give.
Nor to
like,
be found.
And okay, you know, and you have it to give. That's the part that gets me, is I know they have it to give, and they don't give. Whoo, that used to bother me.
That's the type of way.
Yes, and then God put in there, it was Matthew 6. verse 31, I think it was, and 33, and it basically says pretty much give.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if somebody steals from you, don't ask for it back. Even sinners do that. If you get, somebody asks for money and don't basically whatever we don't expect it back, because that's what sinners do.
Yeah.
And we are different than sinners. And and I'm not taking it as sinners because we're all sinners, but I'm taking it as we're children of God. And God provides for us, then why do I need to worry about who giving me something back? Because God will give it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me that knowledge. And like I said, everybody to each his own. You might be like, Queen, you talking out of your side of your neck. They need to be giving. Girl, I ain't fighting. I'm just telling you my point of view. Because that's how I was feeling like, I don't care. Eli be like, it ain't this serious. Don't give it to me if you don't need to give it to me. I'm like, you don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. It took me a while to get to, but I read that one so much, and I still read it daily. Not daily, I read it a lot because I'm just now learning how to accept myself as who I am and appreciate everything about myself and love myself for who I am. And I get to write my own story, and I get to write my own narrative, and then it makes me look at other people's narrative totally different because now I'm looking at it in love more than in need of love.
Mm-hmm. Well, Peppermint Kitten says, so you have to send a little love to get a little love, okay?
Oh, okay. Yes, I got some send a love too. Yes.
And Lena said, I like to share.
Yeah.
And I like to share too.
Yeah. A lot of people do. It's just that when sometimes you need somebody to get back to you and they ain't getting back to you.
Again, it kind of goes to the thing. Our problem is when we give our heart out to many people.
Yeah.
And it's not reciprocated.
Yes.
The problem
and that is what it is.
But
I learned today.
Oh, today.
So I just want everybody to know it's today.
This is fresh off the press.
Today, years old. I learned today that it's all about how much you love yourself and the story that you write of yourself, because God is love. And if God is love, we're created and made by love. And that's why we love. We hold back our love as a disciplinary. We hold back our love as you don't deserve it, because and we don't. We shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't hold back. We got too much love to hold anything back. So even if somebody dogs you or disrespects you, or you just show love and keep it moving on, because God has you. And that's the person that I want to please more than anybody, is my Father in heaven. I'm not trying to hear to please my husband, my mama, my nephew, or anything. I don't mind pleasing them, but my main person I want to please is God, and that's where I look at.
Douglas, that's 100% love right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Peppermint Cancer, she loves story.
There you go,
That's why you had to make this story time channel.
Yeah, because I wanted to be, because my thing is, not only is I'm in love with my business and I love my seasoning. We've had the seasoning before our restaurant, and we use the seasoning in our restaurant on everything. Our French fries, if you put this on some French fries, so good. I had to convince him about the popcorn. When he stole my whole bowl of popcorn, still upset about that.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
but
get off topic.
No, it's back on topic. But this season has been with us for a long time, and it's really, really good. But I love this.
Yeah, put it up.
Sorry.
You holding it, but you're not putting it up.
Because I can't get it in the right
It's the bomb.com seasoning.
I love the seasoning. I use it all the time. But why I'm saying it is, what makes me able to talk about it and have fun with it is that I love it and I spend time with it. Love yourself and spend time with yourself. Love who you are and everything. I know there's going to be somebody out there that don't like this seasoning. That's not my concern. I know that majority of the people that's going to try it is going to love it. And then there's going to be people that 1% or not even 1%, less than 1%, that's not going to like it. And I'm fine with it. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. And I thought I was going to be worried that it was going to bother me. But when you have love, it's like you understand that people have different taste buds. Yeah. It cracks me up when people say that my bomb.com is spicy. And I be like, the spicy bomb.com is spicy.
This one
don't got a lick of spice in it. It barely got black pepper in it. But, it is what it is.
Getting to what you said earlier, Lena said, okay, now if you say you're going to give it back, then I'm going to be looking for it.
Yeah. That one, Ooh, yes.
And that's the
but
thing.
I've learned with God, when you give, don't give
Yep.
if you are looking for
Expecting
that.
something in return.
And my mom taught me that first
Yeah.
before I knew about it in the Bible. But I think she got it from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she might not have got that from the Bible. I think that's just mama's way.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Jesus was talking about it like that either. So as I think about it. But I don't give to you if I am expecting it back. So even if I loan money, I do. That's why I said I have to stop loaning money. The only ones I will expect money back from if I loan it to them is my kids, my nephew.
Oh, you expect money when you...
Yes, I do.
See, what happened
And the
there?
reason I do that
What's
is
going
because
on?
I want them to learn to repay. And not only to repay your family. Because people dog their family out. They'll borrow money from their family. They'll live with their family and don't feel like they need to contribute in the family at all because it's family. Like that person ain't struggling or something. Like that person is just a millionaire. And so those are the people that I do hold accountability to do that because I'm teaching and raising them.
Me? No.
Oh, but yeah, and he's really good at paying back without me even saying anything. But what I'm saying is those are the people that I do hold accountability. If I'm raising you or trying to teach you something, yes, you're going to pay back. But if somebody else tell me they're going to pay me back, I'm not losing a friendship over it. I'm not losing family over money. I'm not. I don't care. And that's just because my mom told me, you shouldn't give me money if you was expecting it back. But when you tell me that, I do expect it. But I realize how people turn on you too when you expect money back that they borrow.
Yeah.
I do. And I'm like, why am I wasting my time when God has already blessed me and gave me that money back or more? The only time I think about it the most is when I'm broke. And then I'll be like, dang.
If only I had that money back. Lena, she said, when the season was up, now you're making me hungry. And Jaggy Little Ed said, I have to order some more.
I like to hear that. Thank you, Jaggy. Yes.
Food pants. Okay, so is recurring order possible on your items in the shop?
He's working on our shop now.
Yeah, we're doing a revamp on the shop, so I'll see if I can get that going for you.
Because you guys got to understand, we are using, I learned this from...
the Unleashed Crafter.
Yeah.
Creating with Tuck.
Yeah, Creating with Tuck. I was trying to think of a new name.
Mm-hmm.
That Square does a website free.
Yeah.
And so I bought my domain. We put it on Square, but because I didn't pay for Square, my domain
it's still the same.
It switches from Love and Live to Square. So I think people get a little confused about that.
Yeah, and we'll be getting that clear away pretty soon as we start. You're making money.
Yeah. What I've learned, I'm gonna just tell y'all what my thought process is, and please give advice. Please, if you know something I don't know, please, okay? I want my website to pay for itself. So if I'm paying Square the fee, I want the website to pay the fee.
Itself, yeah.
And it doesn't pay itself monthly. I need it to pay itself monthly for me to then pay for Square. And the reason I did that is because when we first did Shopify, I had Shopify for 1.5 years. And I paid for Shopify for 1.5 years and then make one order. So it never paid for itself. So it was just a waste of money. It was just a waste of money. And you don't want to be wasteful with your money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though sometimes I didn't feel it being wasteful, it was just wasteful because it didn't make a dime back. Like I never made 1 penny on Shopify. Now Shopify can't get me to get on the account. They can have a beautiful account. I won't ever use it because of my own mistake. Not Shopify's mistake, mine. Yeah. So that's the only, I tell people that you could get you a Square account.
Yeah, you can get a free website right now. If you want to test things out, you can go over to Square and you can set up your website. That's how we have ours at the moment. Only difference that we have is when you do type Love and Live Shop, we do redirect to the Square site. So we do actually have our domain. The only problem is our domain is not connected to the main website yet. That's something I'm gonna have to do pretty soon here.
Done.
Yeah.
And I will be talking to y'all next week about shipping stuff. There's some things you can get free that I just learned. So I'm just waiting for everything to come in that's free. I can show you. Bless you, babe. So I can show you everything. So I'm not just telling you. I'm showing you that with the stuff I got free. And Eli will be able to probably put the website up and show you directly step by step on how to get the stuff free. So there's a lot of things that you might not know. because I didn't know. And as I learn, I want to be able to tell you guys as well, because it is. Because right now, my biggest with Square, my biggest orders I get now are locally. There's nobody online. I mean, I get online orders from other people,
other states,
but my
primarily
biggest,
is local.
Yes, and it's mainly the bomb.com seasoning that sells, and then
then as we
the
get
soul
into
food, hot sauce, and fire.
we get to what 𝒮𝒾𝒁 is talking about. We might broaden that out as well. Peppermint Kitten said, I wish there was something I liked that was in your shop, Aunt Lenore.
Oh, there's stuff that you like. It's just not in the shop yet. It will be in the shop. Because we have a coloring book that I do a coloring contest. I was supposed to do one last year. But I didn't because I didn't know if it was going to go off good because the other thing didn't go off good. So,
we have plenty of stuff. We have lots of different stuff.
Yeah, and I know you like coloring. That's why I said the coloring book, because I know Peppermint Kitten loves to color. And we have a coloring book of all the black people. We even have another coloring book that's having a hard time getting uploaded, and that one's called Run Me My Money Coloring Book. So we might be doing something different with that as well if we don't get it uploaded the way I want. I can go to a different company.
Distributor.
I'm
but
just slow.
𝒮𝒾𝒁, have you tried the TikTok shop?
He just signed us up, and we will be doing that soon. So be watching out for us. He has a whole plan for us, what we're going to do on the TikTok shop. So we have our Love and Live show, and then we're going to have our Love and Live shop.
And you can follow us right now. I'm going to get a link tree and all that for Love and Live shop. But for Love and Live show, a lot of our links already will take you to at least the Love and Live shop. And then from there, we're going to have our social. We're just revamping everything right now. So that's the only thing that is going to be probably different. Hopefully by next week is that, we just have different website and everything will be listed properly. Yes. But I did drop the Instagram. If you guys want to follow that, that is the Love and Live shop Instagram. And that will be updated just as well as everything else to let you know all the new stuff that's going to be happening. And 𝒮𝒾𝒁, okay, cool. I'll be looking out for it. Yeah. And it's the same thing on TikTok. It's not Shop Love and Live. It's Love and Live Shop on TikTok. So I'm going to get a link tree probably, and it's going to have all the different platforms that we're on with the Love and Live Shop. And we have different content that we have planned for the Love and Live Shop as well as the Love and Live show. It just goes hand in hand, and that's kind of how we want to put things.
And it's not going to be done like last year. I was trying to do everything in the beginning. It's just going to go throughout the year. You're going to see the changes and everything we're doing throughout the year. But yes, we want to make sure that you're learning, you're getting really great knowledge on your entrepreneur. And like I said, when I really get time to bug him enough to sit him down, where it's not just the Love and Live show and shop, help revamp the Talk It Out show. And I'm going to be asking a lot of you who are entrepreneurs to come on the show to do interviews on how you do your business as entrepreneurs and showing your product and teaching us stuff, because like I said, I love to learn, and there's so many people that you can learn from and build. And even though I can give advice, sometimes I don't know how to work the advice that I'm giving, especially when it comes to social media. But I'm going to learn to work it. But I think I do better listening to somebody else show me step by step how they do it. And not that I will copy what they do, but I can then learn and revamp it. Sometimes I just
You can use it as an inspiration.
Yes.
Superfood Pan said, I started a TikTok shop and need to populate it, so this is why your info today is even more helpful.
Oh, great.
And 𝒮𝒾𝒁, thank you for following us on Instagram. I think the notification went off. That's what I heard just a little bit ago. So thank you, 𝒮𝒾𝒁.
Thank
we
you so much,
appreciate
and
you
we so appreciate
for following us on the Instagram account.
Yeah.
And Peppermint Kids, I guess that counts me out of coming on your show.
Oh yeah, but you know what? That doesn't, because you do have a business. Everybody who's on here has a business, and it's called YouTube. And those are things that you could teach people about your channel on YouTube, because a lot of people have to learn different ways. And one thing I could tell you, when I first started my journey on YouTube, nobody taught us anything. And then slowly, Healthy G Mom came to me. called me and told me a lot of stuff, and I was in Texas, and I was just trying to learn, and she just hooked me up, and then met House of X, and then they really got into details and telling me step by step. And then I had to turn my phone over so they could see my screen and tell me what to do on my screen and how to pay attention to the analytics and all this. They just helped a lot. So it's really, I think, even learning to hear other people's stories about their YouTube journey is a help, because that is your business. And if you don't think YouTube is your business, you're doing it wrong, because your business is YouTube. If you're doing YouTube and you have a channel, regardless what your channel is, it is a business and it's your business. And what you're trying to do on your channel is get people to come to your channel so you can make money.
And 𝒮𝒾𝓁, I'm excited for y'all.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Peppermint Kids, I'm excited. I'm excited too, Aunt Lenore. And that's cool, Aunt Lenore. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She said, yes, that's true.
Yes.
So we still gonna be having the same stuff going on, Peppermint Kids. The only difference is now we're going to incorporate our business. So just letting you know that we have a business. That's really the only difference. Before we would do our Monday family meeting, stuff like that, we wouldn't say nothing about our business. We even do videos and go by not saying anything about our business. So only difference now is, you know how we run our commercials sometimes. You might get a commercial based on our business. You might get something like that. It's just incorporating it where we didn't at all. And 𝒮𝒾𝓁, I have a cleaning business in 1994, and it's still going strong. I love to share what I know on your channel.
Oh, yes, definitely. You've had your business for so long. Like, yes, hello, you are now 20 years old. Yes, definitely. I love that. I really do. That's some great information just to hear. In 1994, am I saying 20 years? Yeah, 20 years.
You said 20.
Just making sure I got it right. 20. Well, no, it's 30.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
30 years old.
I wasn't going.
I wanted you to correct me. Look at you. I wanted you to correct me because I was like getting my numbers wrong. Jack, you could have corrected me. You would have been, no, I'm 30 years old. I forgot 14. I went to 2004 to 2024. But that is awesome to have a business for 30 years and it's still going strong. That is a successful business. I love it. So yeah, I can't wait to interview you. Yes.
And then Peppermint Kid said, okay, Eli, that's great. So that's what's going to be happening here on the channel. You can look out for that. 𝒮𝒾𝓁, we're going to tap in with you on Instagram. We're going to figure that out. We might do that as a video or something. We do live. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure out what we do for that.
It's going to be a live on Talk It Out Show.
Oh, you're going to do it on Talk It Out Show. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get that figured out. We're going to tap in with you, 𝒮𝒾𝓁. But yes, so that's just letting y'all know what's going on with that. Again, MLK Day, said some stuff about our business. You kind of said
I talked about love. That was my word for the day. Is love. God is love. And if God is love and he made you, you are made out of love. So just be loving people and don't worry about it, because as much as you love yourself, you don't even realize other people don't love you because you love yourself so much. And then you won't pay attention to the narrative of somebody else. You're only taking the narrative of yourself. Take the storyline that you want for yourself. Create who you want to be, not who somebody else is.
Oh, she said you the main character.
You are. In your story, you are the main character. That's what I love. I promise you, I'm almost done with this book, and I'm gonna get this book to somebody. But my thing is, and I'm gonna get it to you from Amazon, so let you know. It has really opened my eyes to understand how important it is for you to love yourself and encourage yourself. We don't have to find ways to love ourselves. We just need to start creating a new narrative. You need to start realizing who you are and just appreciate who you are and who you're made of. And that's why I said that little scripture, and I don't know where it's at in the Bible. I'll find it next week. But God is love. And if God is love and he created us in his own image, we are made of love, okay? So you are already full of love. So now just give love to everybody, and mainly give love to yourself, and then you dish it out to everybody else. Because when you love yourself so much, it overflows and hits everybody else. And you don't care if they love you or not. You don't care if they like you or not. They can hate your guts. You don't care. I love you. And to talk about the person that told on us, I still say hi and have a good time. His mother loves me. His brother loves me. I mean, They don't know that I know it. If he watches, he'll know that I know, but I never show it because I don't. It doesn't matter. What you did was blessed me because if you didn't, I would never have a certified kitchen. I would never thought about doing redistribution.
Yeah, redistribution.
I wouldn't have thought about that. So even if you might have came to attack me or hurt me, guess what happened?
You're triumphant because of it.
Exactly. And it's better than ever. And I got a great guy who is working with us, which I thought he was my enemy. And he's not. He's A1 wanting me to be successful. And that makes me feel good. I feel like I have a team that wants me to grow and be successful. So it's loving. When you love, everybody will gravitate to you because they don't have a choice. All that love, they want to get next to that love. Be that love.
Superfood Parents said, YouTube did make me explore my options to a website, certifications, merch, products, and more.
Exactly.
And Jagalad said, okay, cool. And Peppermint Kitchen said, awesome.
Yes.
She sent some hearts with it. So that's just an update on that, letting y'all know we do have some videos coming up. We'll have a video up tomorrow, and we'll have a video up, I don't know, maybe sometime this weekend as well. But we're going to have videos coming, at least 2 videos a week. We might do some more additional, but we're getting into the road and getting back into our content. We're just getting everything going. So expect to see more.
You will see difference and more throughout the year. And just be with us and bear with us. We're moving slow because we want to make sure it sticks. If I move too fast on this, it won't stick because I have to get it into me first. So we're moving slow, but we thank you so much. And we appreciate y'all. And if you have any questions, please Instagram me. I can't say put it on here, but Instagram me. Or if you have my phone number, text me or call me. And then I can then make sure I do videos about it.
Our social medias is right here. You can follow us at Love and Live Show with a bunch of underscores in between.
Or email us.
Email us, yep. And we have Buy Me a Coffee. We got TikTok right there. You can even put it on TikTok. Now, Queen Lenore might not answer as much on TikTok. But
not
she'll
yet.
see it. But she'll see it. Yeah, she getting into the swing of TikTok.
I'm getting there,
you
y'all.
You can throw it in on TikTok as well. But mainstays I would say is right now our Instagram, _love_live_show, or our email, lovinglivelife4@gmail.com. And we're gonna go ahead and look at what Peppermint Kitten's got to say right here. She said, okay, you was talking about love, but hold on to some of your love for Valentine's Day.
Y'all know I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because I found out on my son's birthday is Black Love Day. And so I celebrate Black Love Day. And that is February 13th. But I found out people are celebrating both Black Love Day and Valentine's Day. I just don't. You gonna get Black Love Day and that's it. Now, ta-da. Like, I don't know what to tell people. That's just like too much money just be giving out, like, you know, all the candy and stuff. But yeah, we celebrate Black Love Day, and there's so much meaning of that. And I will talk about Black Love Day probably right after my birthday.
And we're gonna go ahead and step into some folks right here that love to kick it, and we love to kick it with them. We got Kicking It With the Roots.
Woohoo!
They say, hey family, how you doing?
How you doing?
They in the building. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Now that's a family too. I really need to interview
over there.
on
Vito over there.
Their YouTube channel because these people came in like a storm. Like 1 minute you see the Kicking It Roots and they had like 200. The next minute you blink, they was at 1,000. Next minute you blink, they had 5,000. They probably at 6,000 right now. You just blink and they move. Like, so they be moving and shaking. So if you need to learn something about YouTube, Shanti is the way. And I think you should somewhere, I don't know how you can contact her to ask her, but she got some information. I definitely want to interview her about YouTube because she did grow. There's a lot of people I want to interview about YouTube, but like I said, I blinked. I think I met them when they was 200. I blinked, they was at 1,000. I blinked, they was at 3,000. I blinked again, they was at, it's like every time I blink, they move some thousands. Like, I just need to know how you move thousands every time I blink. They are awesome in that way. They are. So, like I said, I know if you go to House of X and you join their membership, Watson and Leo will tell you everything. They will even get on your channel, make you show them. Like I told you, I had this phone right here, this over here. Okay, that's how it looks and everything, because they will show you how to do your channel and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people who you could get information from that I don't even think they understand that the knowledge that they give you is so valuable. Mm-hmm. And like they should do classes on it. Like, you know, make money on doing classes. Those are things that I kind of want to be able to do as we inspire people on the Talk It Out show, to inspire the entrepreneur in everybody. And they give them new ideas, and they give us new ideas on how we can better who we are in our entrepreneur goal.
Jagged Little Edge said, great show today. Thank you, too. Thank you, Jagged Little Edge. We appreciate
Thank you.
And Rook said we don't celebrate it either. All right. Yeah, Peppermint Kid said great show. Aunt Lenora and Elia. And Peppermint Kid said, do you want to interview me, Aunt Lenora?
I sure will. Give us time. Because there's going to be places. I already got people already where I want them to be. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put you where I want you to be. But, yep, there'll be time, yes.
Richard, I just be studying everybody and everything. And we show as much love as we can.
And they do.
And she said it's getting a bit tougher.
It might be getting tougher only because you have to have a downtime for a second. Where you, not like a downtime, but you know, like when you're losing weight, you have that time where you're not gaining or losing because your body needs that rest. Like this is the time for that rest, and then you're gonna have a big growth spurt. So don't worry, it's going. I don't know why I'm talking to Kicking In with the Root. Shanti, I don't know why I'm talking to you. You know it.
And she said she over there freezing and working, y'all.
Ooh, yeah, because it's cold. It is
Peppermint
so cold.
Kid said, please try to stay warm. And Lena said, I blinked. And I was missing a few.
Girl, Lena, did I tell? I think I told you I lost like 100 people in like a day. Mm-hmm. Like I went to bed and I was at like 300, and I woke up. I was at 2. I think I was like 199. I was hot. Elijah had to talk me into, because it took me forever to get to 100. Then I just boomed to 300, and then they moved me down to 200, 199. I was pissed.
That's the exit. We try our best.
Yes.
And then Peppermint Kid said, okay, Aunt Lenora, hooray. And Ruth said, there's so many creators that we love so much. Everyone in here right now, we love the content. And it saddens me that I can't get to everyone all the time. I wish one day when I don't have to work.
But it's still going to be hard, because if you don't work, you got to be working harder to make the money that you're doing. So don't worry about it, girl. You show love as much as you can. I understand. I think if you are really a true YouTuber, you kind of understand, especially when you get to that 1,000 mark, you understand it's harder to get to everybody as you used to. I remember one of the things people used to say is, when you get bigger, are you still going to be calling out names? As much as I want to, I don't know. I don't know how things will turn. But as much as I want to call out names, I like calling out names. I like giving gratitude to the people that come in, because I feel like everybody that comes in is special. Yeah. So I would love to be able to. But I can't say if I have 200 or 300 people scrolling up and down the thing, or 1,000, I can get to everybody. So you might get your first call out in the first 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it might be a shutdown.
And she said plateau. That's the word you was looking for.
That is the word, yeah.
Kingdom with Drew show, we have about 4 inches of snow.
Yeah, we only have, 1 inch now? I think, 1 inch. It could be 1 inch to 2 inch, but it's snow. And that's a great thing. It still
happens to us all the time.
Yeah, see?
And she said, at least it'll be something I love.
Yes. And that's what I love about YouTube, because it has been a voice for me to be myself. And when I started YouTube, I didn't tell my friends and family I was doing YouTube, because 1, I didn't think they was going to support. 2, I didn't want nobody to give me no judgment and tell me what I should and shouldn't do on YouTube, because it was my journey to figure it out on my own. And as ain't nobody doing YouTube, how you going to tell me what I should and shouldn't do on YouTube? Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. Like, now I do it, and now people still tell me everything, but I still don't know why I care, because I don't listen. If I don't think it fits my character,
you're just not going to go with it.
Or you can tell me something, but if you don't tell me how to do it, to be into it, it's hard. And that's why I thank Laquita, because she explained how for me to incorporate
superfood parent,
how to include my business into what I'm doing here, because there's a lot of things that I did not like. You know, I didn't like the way that, like, I be following somebody and I'm all into them. They're inspirational and they helping me through my day daily. And then they get their business in and I'm not getting my inspirational no more because they're just talking about their business. I didn't like that either. So she explained how family meeting was, and I was like, yes. And then relationship advice and just stuff. And I just really, truly appreciate Laquita for that.
All right. And so, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop off of here pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
But make sure that on Wednesday, you come over and check us out for relationship advice.
Exactly.
You guys know over on relationship advice, we're getting down it's right here, relationship advice. You can go see relationship advice. We talk about different things, different relationship related topics. If you guys have any questions, you can shoot us earlier on our email, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. We'll take those questions. But we're going to go ahead and close off by saying, remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. We thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all take care.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce. That sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew. Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and live show.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last. Yep. This is love and live shots.